Here I am in southern Ontario, in one of the last patches of old-growth forest that's left of the Carolinian. These trees here, each being over 100 years old, provide approximately 100 pounds of nuts. Each year they produce, a mast year. These are hickory trees. Hickory trees can be grown alongside farm fields, protecting the field against the wind while providing a supplementary crop of nutrient-dense, protein-rich nuts. These are delicious, reminiscent of pecans, nutrient-dense, offering neuroprotective benefits and anti-cancer benefits. These are one of the trees that was tended in the ancient regenerative agroforestry practices of the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, the people that lived here before the Europeans arrived. Now the Europeans had other ideas to civilize the land and plant a monocrop. Well, these trees you plant once and they provide thousands of pounds of food with zero input, no tilling required. I would say that this is the more advanced form of horticulture if you're going to compare the two. These here are Shagbark Hickory. Their cousin over here, the shellbark, otherwise known as the kingnut, produces even bigger nuts. Both are delicious and edible, but the nuts from this tree here are big enough to fill your palm. These trees can be productive for over 150 years. And as noted, unlike modern agriculture, they do not require fertilizing or irrigation or tilling the soil. They provide for local wildlife, they stabilize and build the soil, they clean the water, they clean the air, and they produce copious amounts of food. If you click in the description section, you'll find an article I wrote on both of these hickory species, the shellbark and the shagbark, as well as an article that offers an analysis of old-growth tree distribution, soil depth, and linguistic artifacts as indicators of cultural maturity. In other words, where these trees are completely lacking, and they were once tended by humans, you get a measure of how mature the culture is that currently lives there, given they've replaced these trees with inferior forms of food production. Check out the description section to learn more.